stun, but they can also lower his armor. He can't break that. So
and they can just right-click him with Troll.
Exactly.
The catch-up will come with Ancient stacks, because you've got Bristleback on your...
This is okay, all things considered. And
Shadow Shaman's still not level 6 either, so the push hasn't even really started yet.
That's the really big level up here. It's going to be Misery reaching level 6. And he started with a Sage's Mask build-up, so I think we are looking at a medallion for him as top lane Niqua. I don't know if they have enough TPs for this.
There's your first blood. It's Eternal Envy that draws it. Matt TP's in.
30. What a late first blood.
Yes, indeed. And meanwhile, in the mid lane, Fata may find himself a tier 1 tower. There is a Radiant Glyph. They won't even bother to use it. And that'll be a little extra gold going the way the Bristleback should secure his Vanguard. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Bone7 and Pajkatt having a bit of a duel. It's Pajkatt that comes out victorious. Repel not going to save you from the damage of the Troll.
Who would have thought?
Okay, is the front line. Remember, he's the one holding the Aegis. So they'll be happy to let him soak up all this damage. Niqua going in trying to finish off some roster wars, but that's not happening. And he gets force stabbed back. Glyph comes out from the Radiant side. Tier 3 tower getting low. So far, so good for Cloud9. The Siege looking pretty potent. Loda taking a lot of damage from Fata. And this Repel making Cloud9's life very easy. How does Alliance even initiate this? Bristleback in the front line is right there. And you know Envy is going to be doing a lot of damage in the back lines.
Oh, they give Envy the Repel now. He's going in aggressively. They don't mind if they go on Fata now since they've already got the racks.
But look in the bottom lane. Pajkatt, he's split pushing. Tier 3 tower. Just getting tickled. He just doesn't have the damage yet. They'll get the melee barracks. Range stays standing. Very low on HP. Alliance maybe looking for some counter kills here. They'll catch the Chen trying to TP home with the Yules. Big Daddy should go down. But a very small consolation for losing their melee barracks.
Yeah, the range barracks top actually does stay up, but only with a 10th of health.
It is one of the weaker. The slam is helpful. It does have a slow and an attack speed slow, but it's already dead. Oh, there we go. Hand of God from Chen will keep it alive. Double damage rune on Envy, making the siege a little easier. They'll put him in the front lines because he does have that Aegis. Heal from Bone7 tops him off. Tower taking a fair bit of damage, but there's the swap into the base. That's the end of the Aegis of the Immortal, but there's still a lot to go. They'll also blow up Bone7. No GA for this fight. Now Envy in deep. He'll get brought down quickly. Cloud9 on the back foot, just trying to retreat to mitigate their losses, but hook shot onto Big Daddy. He'll certainly fall, and they're not done yet. Fata caught inside of the Yules. This is a disaster for Cloud9 as they get completely repelled. Alliance win the fight without even using a glyph.
Yeah, that's a really, really important hold
now
here.
They glyphed Eric's.
Yep. Well, they know Alliance are all missing from the map, and no one's defending the Radiant base, so it's fairly obvious what's going on.
Zeus ultimate scouts things out a little bit. Big Daddy takes some whirling axes. Shrapnel scouts things out. Hook shot in from Niqua. Goes in onto Envy. Where's the follow-up, though? He gets hexed right away on the other side of the fight. Fata swapped in, taking a lot of damage. All heal comes out. He eats the cheese. That buys him a little bit of time. 2 down already for Alliance. The GA buys Fata that little bit of extra time he needed. Pajkatt goes down. Roster wards are used to finish off Loda. The Stretch Armstrong shackles. It's a 4-for-1. Cloud9 take the fight, but buybacks are available. Already deployed by Loda. And Mad, the lone survivor, will try to book it back to the base. Now the high ground siege begins. No glyph available for Alliance. Envy repelled up. Looks like they may claim another lane of barracks off this. Buyback from the Clockwerk now. Troll. Noble effort from Cloud9, but kind of a backfire. Will they get punished for this is the next question. Big Daddy hit by a Viper Strike. Niqua, hook shot on 2. Cogs to break up the fight. Big Daddy goes down first, and now the rest of Cloud9 just trying to split to get back to the base. They'll lose their Clockwerk, but he takes out a Shadow Shaman with him. A 1-for-2. Number 4, Aegis and Cheese right for the taking. Shrapnel coming down to give the Dire a lot of vision as Alliance just walk right into the pit. Pajkatt blinks forward, looking to start off this fight. Fata in the front lines, taking a fair bit of damage. Who's going to go down first? Pajkatt, BKB on, starting to throw those axes. The all-hill from Chen, buying Fata a lot of time. Huge damage from the Quills coming out onto Alliance, and Fata's still alive. Vengeful's already gone down. Now Loda and the front lines, hook shot onto 3. All trapped inside of the Cogs, but where's the damage? Loda's gone down. Now Pajkatt reinitiating. Bone7 gets left behind. He'll fall. It's a bloodbath in the river, but it looks like Cloud9 could possibly take the fight. Down goes the Troll as Venge buys back. Roshan still standing, rather healthy. He actually had 2 of them in his arsenal. Very, very beefy.
I think he would rather have 4 Granite Golems, but he's just getting what he can, right? Just some beefy frontliners, and of course the Hellbear Smasher for the attack speed aura.
Well, here we go. The siege on the high ground. No glyph for the Radiant. Rasta wards to start things off. Swap onto Fata to bring him deeper into the base. All heal from Chen. Can Fata live through this? He pops his Crimson Guard, taking a fair bit of damage, but the barracks now exposed will start to take damage as well. There's your GA. Cloud9 trying to reset this fight a little bit. They just want the objectives. They get it, and now they'll try to back out. Can Alliance punish this, though? This is the question. And
there, unless Alliance put up a really, really good fight.
Yeah.
But if Cloud9 missed their timing by, say, a minute, and the Aegis is gone, it could be an opening for Alliance to just go swap Envy in and kill him off instantly.
It does feel like Alliance is getting into Hail Mary mode.
Oh, wait,
that
maybe
thought
he's
as there's
gonna
a
let them.
swap onto Envy. Heal comes out, but Pajkatt blinks forward. Will he win the man fight? He does. That's the end of the Aegis. Looks like Misery will die off to the side. Pajkatt, though, taking a lot of damage. He's in very deep right now without the GA. Maybe he can win this fight. Going hard on the Envy. There's your hook shot from Niqua to lock him in place. It's a dead sniper. Alliance may have found the break that they needed. Fata now low on the back foot.
Probably won't be able to take a tower off this. There is a glyph, there's backdoor protection, their top lane is being pushed. Their tier 4 is a bit of a buffer here. It has 1600 health, so this creep wave will not be able to take it, but they're running out of time and they feel the pressure and will start going in here. Envy with the buyback available very soon. However, GA was used, and that's probably the biggest of deals. Even if Envy respawns, he doesn't have that safety net.
Glyph has come out. Alliance will get this lane of barracks. Fata runs in, takes a fair bit of damage to get things started. Envy will buy back now. The all heal from Chen. Alliance need to get the hell out of there. Loda will get left behind, and he will die. Meanwhile, Pajkatt does TP home. That tier 4 tower you were talking about that was...
It's closing in on maximum spawn time, and there we go.
Yeah, both teams should be pretty aware of that timer at this point. Big Daddy still holding on to some ancient creeps here. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Fata caught out. Loda doing a fair bit of damage, but the Abyssal Blade comes down from the skies. This could be a dieback for Loda. He'll fall, and this could bode badly for Alliance. Now Niqua on the back foot. Ultimate from Zeus does a fair bit of damage, but where's the follow-up? Pajkatt, BKB on, brings down Envy. It's a dieback for him. All of a sudden, things looking a little bit better for Alliance. Swap onto Fata. Stunned up. The big damage is coming out, but he eats the cheese and gets healed up by Omniknight. That's enough to find the kill on Akke. Pajkatt hexed into a little piggy. Mad isolated by the shackle. They'll bring him down. 2 left alive for Alliance, but soon to be 1. Mad on the run. Ghost Scepter buys him a little bit of time. Maybe finds another kill. Nope, that'll be the end of it. Troll now forced to buy back. What an awkward fight that.
On the sideline for Envy means they will not be able to push. They will get this Roshan. There's no way in hell Alliance can contest this with 2 versus 4.
Yeah, they'll be forced to defend anyhow. This tier 4 tower can't afford to take any extra damage. Cheese proving to be very effective in that fight. If Fata wasn't holding on to it, that would have been a completely different exchange. Now this time, Aegis of the Immortal goes to the Bristleback. Level 25, he's pretty massive. How much does it hurt Cloud9 to not have that Aegis on the sniper? At this point, I guess he is having slot issues.
I think having it on Fata is
better.
It's
just as good.
I don't know. Yeah, I was about to say it's just as good because it's all about having some hero that can siege and draw attention to himself and has to be killed twice.
No glyph for the Radiant. Oh, this is scary. Rasta wards come down. They get the ranged barracks. Melee under heavy siege. This won't be mega creeps, but Pajkatt stunned by the Abyssal. Fata in the front lines just pinging out the structures. They want megas. Now Alliance going to have to go all in if they want to have a chance in this game. Niqua turned into a chicken. They're about to roast him. Up here, it could still bode badly for them.
There's no point in taking this risk in such an important match.
Yep.
Just wait for the key item to come out, wait for all of your abilities to be perfectly ready, and go for it. Nice amount of health on Fata, by the way. Exactly 3K. Here we go.
Bone 7. Hook shot in from Niqua. They're on to Fata. Akke could be the first one to go down. Power Cogs breaking up this fight. Bone 7 falls before the GA comes out. Now he does have a buyback. Remember, he's got the Ag in him, so he could pop this from the well. Clockwerk's down. No buyback available on him. Pajkatt falls as well. He's dead. This should be game.
It's the right call from Alliance to try to go for the Omniknight, but they didn't have enough, and he even had the buyback. That was pretty much an impossible fight to win for them. Cloud9 do end up winning it after an hour, and the most important thing for them was that they built enough of an advantage in the early mid-game to be able to win this late into the game with their draft. Well, it did...
well, a bold prediction you made and a bold prediction that didn't come true, Sind.
They did make a couple of mistakes that delayed the game a lot, but they kept their...